Good evening, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And this is going to be our review. Are we a spoiler? Non-spoiler. There might be a spoiler thing that we might have to talk about at the end.
Okay.
Well, if we do that, we'll get this. So this will be our non-spoiler review. We should probably talk about this stuff before we start recording. Whatever.
Why start now?
This is going to be our somewhat non-spoiler, sometimes spoiler at the end review.
We will warn you.
Of Locke and Key. This is the Joe Hill comic adaptation that was done by Netflix.
Yep.
This is... how do I word this the right way? I've been trying to think about how to word it.
It's Clock in the Walls meets Stranger Things.
Yes. Yeah. And for me, and we can get into this as we go along, but for me, I love it's somewhat original storytelling here. The general idea of what they're doing is not something you have really seen before.
Right.
That's why I've been struggling with what that really is. Clock in the Walls meets Stranger Things. There's the house itself has got different things and the keys and stuff like that, and the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
it feels a little Sabrina-y, Stranger Things-y. That might be kind of Netflix stamp on it that I'm feeling. I don't know. Yeah. And then just the Clock in the Walls kind of fantastical. But everybody's just like, this is just normal. Okay with it.
It's just Tuesday. Like just the ridiculousness of putting a key in the back of your head and having it be
kind of creepy.
It was creepy,
looking.
but it's the wonder of children being able to accept what they see in front of them and not having to, and they actually even lean into that. The adults.
Yeah, the adults are like, what?
Would forget or would not know or struggle to understand, and the kids were like, they have this openness to allow themselves to do all that, and that made it really cool. I was really appreciative of that.
Yep.
And it's just the idea of the storytelling process of it's 10 episodes, it's one continuous arc. We were just talking about this with our Doctor Who review, that sometimes they have throwaway episodes. There's no throwaway episodes in this season.
No.
Everything is important, and everything is connected with each other, and you can't skip the first 5.
Right. I think having this 10 episode thing, Netflix has kind of got that nailed in that, you only do 10 episodes. You
can't dick around.
Yeah, you need to get everything in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the one thing that, like, the Arrowverse, as much as I love the Arrowverse stuff, there's always 8 or 10 episodes every year. It's like,
there's like 36 episodes a year.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
But with that being said, how did you like the season overall?
I liked it. It's not, it's not Stranger Things, right? It's not.
Right.
I always kind of try to good, bad, or indifferent, compare this kind of stuff to the first season of Stranger Things or the first season of Sabrina, where I was like, oh my God, give me more right now. I can't wait for the next season,
I want to rewatch it right now.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it right now. I didn't necessarily come away feeling like that with this. It was fine. I liked it. Yeah. But I didn't we didn't get done, and then I was like, I don't want to be done. I want this to continue on. The bad guy girl, the bad person, was
Dodge.
Dodge, yeah, was a little, I don't know. I didn't really. I don't know
didn't
what it
connect
was.
with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm interested because I've been trying to read the comic. The comics is written by Joe Hill,
Yeah.
who is Stephen King's son.
Yeah.
Looks actually it could be his brother.
Yeah. He's actually in the last episode.
The last episode for
and I was
a
like,
hot second.
oh my god! It's Stephen
But
King.
I've been wanting to read the comic when I knew that this was coming out, and it's Joe Hill, and this is a Stephen King house on that side of the room, and I kind of come along for the ride every once in a while, and so I was interested. I've been trying to find the first volume of the comic because I want to read it to get ready for the show, and it's everybody else in the world has been trying to do the same thing, so it's been really hard to find. But I'm like you. I'm like you. I really liked it. It was cool. I haven't thought about it since we finished it.
Yeah.
And that's not fault of the story. I thought the story was cool. It's not the fault of the actors. A bunch of the actors we really like.
Yeah.
And I like the way that the house was set up, and it's kind of self-contained within the house a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes out into the town and the school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's about the keys inside the house, and but I've found that unless it absolutely grabs me right away, I'm playing on my computer the whole time, or I'm kind of sort of watching it in the background. And
I mean, I'm when the next season, because it appears that they're going to I mean, it's called season 1, and there's a cliffhanger at the end. When it comes out, we'll
small, big, giant, huge cliffhanger.
Small. I'm sure we'll watch it, but again, I'm just not like, oh my God, I can't wait until this next season comes out.
Yeah. And I find that weird because this is right in our wheelhouse of stuff that we like and or love. But we've also watched a ton of stuff this year in the last calendar year. I know it's February, but we've watched a ton of stuff in this calendar year, and at this point, at least for us, I'll say for me, but I'm assuming you too, if it doesn't completely grab you, we watch it for the enjoyment of it, but then we just move on. There's no like I want to go back and rewatch Umbrella Academy for the 5th time.
Yeah.
And I want to go back and rewatch Stranger Things for the time.
Yeah.
And so that's what's that's an indication for us that it was something we really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Not saying that we didn't like this season, saying that we didn't enjoy it overall. And like you were saying, we would totally watch the second season.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And it's weird. I don't really know what I'm just sitting here trying to think, like, what is it about this versus like the first season of Stranger Things or the first season of Sabrina that was so different that I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Everything's there.
Yeah.
All the ingredients and stuff that we would really like and really enjoy is there. Maybe a little bit more of a maybe leaning into the ridiculousness. That's why I want to read the comic so bad, is I wonder how scary is not the right word, but horror-y the comic is, because this concept could be very horror kind of feel to it.
Yeah, and it seems like it was and maybe this is the comic, but I've talked about this before, that Joe Hill is creepy MF. So we don't get in trouble. He can be creepier than his dad.
Right.
And so maybe because it was a comic, he wrote it more with a younger audience in mind versus...
I honestly wonder if the comic is just full Joe Hill, and then Netflix kind of teamed it up a little bit to get that...
To get the Sabrina Stranger Things audience.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Not that like, and Sabrina, like, especially this last season, like, did not shy away from a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but Sabrina's more like Netflix version of the CW.
Yeah. Well, it is in the Riverdale universe. So,
it is.
we would like to see more we're gonna say overall that we liked it overall, but I think I want to talk about the spoilery thing at the end and what we could lead into season 2.
Okay.
So thank you if you've listened this far and haven't seen the season. Definitely watch it. It's a lot of fun, but probably not something that grabbed us as much as we was hoping, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. But we want to talk about at least a little bit of the spoiler that could be the setup for season 2. So spoilers. Moving on. Spoilers. Okay. So with them throwing Dodge quotey fingers into the black door, and then finding out that it's not Dodge, it's the other, it's the one remaining of the group from their parents, from their dad's high school group.
Right.
And then Dodge is actually out and about, and she's got the key, the door key, that where the head key, it's the key that you could like open it and it just teleports you. The teleportation key.
Go to different places. Yeah, I
don't remember what they called it in the show, but she's got that, so that leads to the opportunity to, continue on with the idea of her trying to get back into the black door, because she was trying to get the Omega key to open the black door.
Right. Which is why that whole thing kind of seemed weird, that she was freaking out about being pushed in there, but I don't know why she's trying to. Well, I guess maybe she's trying to because the one girl got shot by the glowing bullets, and now she is apparently inhabited by something from the other side, so maybe that's why Dodge is trying to open the door to have all that stuff shoot through and then consume Earth,
be the conduit of
everybody from her world or whatever coming over,
dimension or whatever.
Yeah,
but that story that could be a lot of fun to play with the ideas of, now that we know what the keys, and the kids know what the keys are for, when they can actually do with them, and they've made a point of saying that they wanted to stay.
They're staying in the house and staying.
Yeah, but but now there's 2 of them, and one of them is, or actually both the 2 demons are now part of the new kid group, high school group,
right?
So now they can even do more plotting and scheming and kind of that stuff back and forth. And I'm wondering if that's a little bit more the teen angst kind of stuff that they can go into,
right?
So
I don't know.
It's just an interesting, like we were talking about, that we're excited about season 2, but we may rewatch it before we get in. I hope they do what they did with Sabrina and do like a 5-minute recap of the previous season, and
maybe
let us know what goes on there. So that's our thoughts on Lock and Key from Netflix, with a dissertation on what some housekeeping about. We don't know what we're doing in shows. To start off with, let us know of what you thought of our housekeeping and what you thought of Lock and Key in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. If you're on the podcast feed, please give us a follow there. And we're on all the social media stuff: Facebook, Instagram, sometimes Twitter. And if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.